What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Madden 19 video. Today we are going to be playing weeks 8 and 10 of the Arizona Connected Franchise Series. We're not playing week 9 because we have a bye week and there's not that much you can do in week 9. But I need to find a right tackle in the center. That's known. That's a fact. Defense-wise, I did some XPing, spending some XP money, and got Scooby to 75 and Shaquille Griffin up to 74. Our linebackers are okay for the most part, but yeah. I say let's move Chandler Jones to left outside linebacker. That way we have Jones. And then we move Reddick to a middle linebacker. How are we looking there? Are we looking good? Are we looking good? We're looking pretty good. We just need to find a right end. Let's trade away Taylor. To the Bills. We got a second round pick for him. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Oh wait, Budabaker. Let's move him to defensive backfield. CB number 3. And that takes care of him. Now let's look at the free agency. Okay, and I only went in there for this part because Arizona just got these guys. And I'm trying to make this as realistic as right now as I can. So I went and got these two guys and released them. I'm going to re-sign them for however longer, the same amount of time Arizona did in real life. That's the only time I'm going to do that because we finally got the one thing we've been missing. That's a defensive back to play next to Patrick Peterson in real life. Let's see, how are you now? Okay. That's a pretty good core group right there.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I'll play full game. Here we go. Here we go.
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, the newly minted $137 million man, Jimmy Garoppolo, and the San Francisco 49ers as they take on Josh Rosen and the Arizona Cardinals. With that, let's get out to the desert. Standing by in Glendale, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. A moment ago, this Arizona crowd was on its feet. The defensive starters led by perennial All-Pro Patrick Peterson.
Pat P, baby!
They got a tough one on their hands as they'll square off with the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start. But I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's do
now,
this.
so
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should. And what you have now is a full routine established, what you want to get done, and full focus on the season.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First carry now for the former Viking. This is Jerick McKinnon. And bulldozing his way through. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 3rd down. Now look now at the defensive starters for the Cardinals. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Offense.
Oh, I'll take that.
So that'll back him up 5. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete as well.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. On the return is Peterson. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. Under center,
28-1.
UCLA Bruin, Josh Rosen.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to get his man.
Larry!
They finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Oh, good move. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Charles,
come on. Go.
Not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to.
Dang.
They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they
Dang
needed.
it. Dang it.
And that's what they're doing early in this game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Defensively here, you're facing a top
Come on.
scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And a look now at the defensive starters for San Francisco.
And when you make an investment in a position, defensive line is a great place to do it, and the 49ers have done exactly that. Solomon Thomas, 2017 draft. Eric Armstead, 2015. DeForest Buckner, 2016. They should be a formidable defensive front.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
Damn, dude.
I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the
I'll take 3 points, but
the zone was absolutely locked up.
I wanted a touchdown.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Alford. And they take possession 2 yards away
Thank
from
God.
midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
To throw is Rosen. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Airing this one out.
No!
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver.
Thank God with Scooby right.
And now it's 3rd down. His first half struggles continue. He has yet to complete a pass. Hard to believe.
It is, because I don't see anything wrong with him physically. Maybe he's a little amped up to begin with. Would have thought he would have settled down by now. I think someone's got to get in his ear, got to be a psychologist a little bit, and get it back on track.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Josh Rosen and company getting set for their next possession. And now let's see how the young rookie bounces back. First drive and enters. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to sack him for a loss of 6. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Right side catch. This is Gates. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice.
Got to play it smart.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen, eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Gates.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, please, somebody.
And partner, I think that's a great example that
Help.
not all tight ends are created equal.
With this.
Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he couldn't turn it into much more.
Come on, man. You had that in your hands.
It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. 4th down. Here's Rosen. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, it's Rosen escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona
Let's go, baby.
Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on
That was a
the year.
beautiful
And the
touchdown.
Cardinals will extend their lead. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken at the 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And And San Francisco gets set to go here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's something that there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Come on.
And he'll bring it up.
Come on.
Here to right
Come on,
at
baby.
the
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Only
Come on, D.
on the catch.
Come on, D.
It's third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Brooks Reed coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And now running right through it. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles,
Washington passing it open.
Get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He can't get him down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Now, this is a feeling I can relate to all too well. Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage. Took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback. And he used his legs to hot-foot it for a first down.
11 yards for number 11.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Dumping it off for Johnson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still, a lot of guys to account for.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Solomon Thomas in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
Come on, baby.
Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the
I didn't realize there's a final play.
To the end of his first
This is
half
taking the
play.
field goal.
So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start with a good one in Southern California. Green Bay in town to take on Los Angeles in the NFC. And it's the Packers who have the lead as that game. Aaron Rodgers with 2 passes. From there, we take the long trip back across the country. Then, across the pond, check out the action in London. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. 21-10, the final score. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start.
The receiving group is really young. We got Smith-Schuster, we got Fitz. Fitz is the only old one. I believe that's. Oh my God! In his 30s. So you got Kirk, you got Antonio Callaway. You got James Washington.
Here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Rosen will throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
And now maybe they want some extra time to
call timeout because I wasn't going to hike it.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And some room to maneuver. And across the chalk.
Why?
It's a 49er touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh.
All right, we got to score. You got to score here.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They go to Johnson again. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8. From the gun, it's Rosen. Finds his target. It's Gates.
There we go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
A very solid gain of 27. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game.
6
been pushed around.
times have been hit.
Given up in this one.
Off the play fake. Here's Rosen. And incomplete on the deep ball. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And that'll make
I'm so happy this isn't our playbook for next year.
The defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on it.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp.
Let's stop them and do it again.
Executed with great dispatch.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. This is taken at his 4. Oh, then the spin.
Oh, hell no.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big...
And he's going to go down again. Brooks Reed.
3 sacks, baby.
His 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Snap comes and run. Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though.
Right, come on. Larry, you got to get open.
Take over with a 1st and 10.
You got to get you a touchdown, buddy.
Rosen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And they're not able to hook up.
Oh, I thought he caught that. Dang it.
Slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Rosen off the play action. And he almost had it defensively.
Oh, my God.
Game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 31 on third down. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. He's going to fire one deep over. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard.
Okay, buddy. Somebody please get open.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Detroit! Throwing again, it's Rosen.
Ah, dang it.
And it's incomplete.
That would have been a smart and quick touchdown right there.
I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Here's Rosen. And no, it's incomplete.
What? No, I didn't know that was fourth. Damn it.
Dropped it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. The Niners on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They run it with McKinnon. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And now it's first down there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means after extra plays,
no.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. But the passing game right now.
Whoa, what?
Impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting away open.
Yeah, baby, let's go. We got it back.
They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. A first down carry here for Johnson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Now Rosen. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against his zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone. I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this.
I'm going for a touchdown.
Quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Touchdown. Thank you, Larry Legend.
Larry Fitzgerald, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Here's Rosen to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Eric Armstead in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. And the pressure gets to him again. Jeremiah Tauchu. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Play action here with Rosen fighting through. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald.
Oh, my God.
With a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though he threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, gun.
D. Lockdown D. It's a pass.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game. And to
28, watch 28, watch 28 in the pitch.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds.
Watch the handoff, watch the handoff.
Completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And it's a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
23 yards on the play. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy it.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yes, we're going to do 8 and 9 this video, and later on we're going to do 10 and 11.
On first down, Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Garoppolo. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And
Dang.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Cardinals, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you would please hit the like and subscribe button and tap the little bell on the YouTube app so you guys never miss an upload. We will be back with you guys on the next one. So I think the only guy I'm going to bring back is Scooby. Like for sure. Yeah, the rest can go. I'm going to get rid of the other should I play this one or should I wait? Yeah, I'm going to wait for the next video. So if you guys would please hit the like and subscribe button and tap the little bell on the YouTube app so you guys never miss an upload. We'll be back with the next one later on tonight. We're going to do all the way to Los Angeles, then LA, then the Green Bay to the Lions. Thanks, you guys. Have a good day. Peace.